Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to day 30 of 30 days of sketches. This sketch right here is by Shannon Blinn. It does have a great 2-page layout. I can see someone that really wants to tell a great story, put some journaling there. I'm going to use this half of the layout and I'm only going to use 2 photos. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, this one comes together pretty quickly, but I think it packs a little bit of a punch, especially with this super sparkly gold glitter paper here. So this background paper is a black background with some pink starry bits, and this is a Halloween collection, but definitely more Halloween on the other side than this one. So really a lot of fun pink and black in there. There was a decent amount of kind of like generic black and pink if Halloween wasn't your thing. Now, I have these 2 photos of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Now, I will tell you that the first time I saw Sleeping Beauty Castle, I was like, what? That's the castle? It's the baby castle. It's the little guy. Definitely a smaller castle there. I am going to go ahead and use my grid mat to figure out where I want to put my layers and make sure that they are straight. Sometimes that's important to me, sometimes it's not. In this case, I want it to have the layers straight. Obviously, the photos didn't really matter because we just slung them away. Going to layer this bad boy up here. And I'm liking how this is going. I actually had brought in this pink and white striped 6x6 paper because I was going to add that on. However, as I started building my cluster over here on the right hand side, I decided that the pink paper was going to be a little bit more of a distraction and less like it wasn't really adding anything to the layout. And now the oven timer and the microwave's all going off at the same time, you guys, so hooray. Let's go over and turn those off so they don't keep going off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this frame in here like this, and then I'm going to build my cluster, and this ends up being the title as well. So I'm going to take these florally bits and I'm cutting them in half because I'm going to use them down here on the left hand side of the cluster as well. And I'm just trying to figure out where I want them to go, where the flowers look good, where I can nestle and tuck things in, like this daffodil right here. Part of it was tucked underneath of the tag. Some of it was layered over top of the tag. Those kind of things, when I can do that, make my little heart so happy. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of the florals. So as you can see, this ends up being pretty decorative and pretty big, and there really isn't a need to bring in that pink and white striped paper anymore. So at first I thought that half of the flower was the one that needed to go there, but evidently not. It was actually this half of the flower that had to go there. Really fun fact, my florals used to fit in 3 of these little plastic photo holders. Now I am down to 1, except I did buy the new florals, I mean, new to me, but older florals from Joann's. So might have to break out another one for the florals. I'm going to build a little bit of a base right here. That way I can complete the title, because the title is going to say Smile Today. Not like the most amazing, beautiful, thought-provoking title, but you know what? I think that that's fine. I don't think that everything we do has to be some sort of amazing, just oh so clever title, but when I do come up with them, you guys, I'm super excited for it. But in this case, just needed to express that there was some happiness going on here, because that's really what going to Disney is all about, right? Is to have that bit of happiness. So the little circle bit right here is actually a tag, And you know, we're not gonna have a naked tag hole. So I do grab my crochet thread and I just go ahead and tie the little bow in there and put it in the tag hole. So nobody's having to worry about having that naked tag hole. So there we go. The glue has been dolloped down. Now at this point, I'm thinking that I might need to do something else, right? Like there needs to be a little bit more on this page. So I decide that I'm going to cluster down here at the bottom as well. I was thinking about bringing in another one of the frames so that there would be a little bit of kind of symmetry there. But ultimately I decided that the frame was too distracting where it was. And I'm already covering up a good bit of this gold glitter paper that I absolutely love. And I don't really want to cover up any more of what's going on in the layout. So I'm going to use those florals that I cut in half to go ahead and build another bit of floral cluster around here. I'm being strategic of how I am tucking them under each other because I made the cuts not really planning ahead, just cut the florals in half. And then I go ahead and build that there. Now, the second daffodil was a little bit of a struggle. I can't remember if I leave it on or take it off in this moment. Looks like I'm leaving it on. And then I also decided that the other half of the label needed to go on as well. I wanted to have it sticking out from the left since this one was sticking out from the right, but ultimately I decided it looked better over here sticking out from the right as well, and I brought in another little flower. Look at me still trying to make that daffodil work. Like I said, I can't remember if it stays or not, guys. I guess it'll be a surprise for both of us at the end of the video, and I just made this layout yesterday, so it's not like I created this and had like 60,000 layouts in between. All right, looks like it doesn't make it onto the page, which is perfectly fine. Now I've got these little puffy hearts and stars. I thought I had used these up, but lo and behold, there was another one kind of hanging out there. So I'm going to use the stars and going to use a variety of colors and just going to go ahead and put a couple in each cluster area right here. And then it's just going to be a matter of where I want them to end up and where I think they look really good, basically, right? Like it's a matter of what I think looks good and where I want them to go. And then because they're not the stickiest, you guys, I am going to add some Nouveau Deluxe glue so that they stay stuck down onto the page. And after that little dollop of glue is down for each of these stars, this layout will be finished. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me through 30 days of sketches. And there are some that I did not complete that I might go back and complete. We'll see. The good thing is that in the 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group, Christy does keep the sketches up for perpetuity. So if there's anyone that you really liked or you wanted to revisit or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that. Follow a Sketch Friday comes back this Friday, so if you're already having sketch withdrawals, it'll be there. That's also in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group, and every sketch for the month of November posted edition is already posted there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.